I'm going to show you the new forge here in a second. I tore down the old one, so that one doesn't exist anymore. All this stuff here is going to be thrown out, or it'll be put somewhere where it'll be disposed of by the city of Austin. Yeah. But this is my forge. So, I haven't done a video in a while. All my stuff stayed about the same. I sunk the post vise in. Forge just had a scrolling tongs, put a wrench on it. There are 2 bolts securing it right now. The post vise works really well. Secured it down there. This is the forge. It's got the blower down there. I think we're gonna get coke today because I've got that and then that much down there, and I had to set up this clay here, and this is the blue clay, which I'm refining. I went out to a place in Austin called Westbrook Metals. Highly recommend it if you're a blacksmith. And got a bunch of scrap steel. So like these super heavy plates of iron, which could be good for an anvil. I got this block of wood, block of oak, which I will use as a swage block. I've got 2 depressions here. That was just me burning something, but this is a depression for like spoon making. Another giant piece of metal. Got some O1 leaves of sheet steel, tons of low carbon stuff. That's my high carbon section. Got these big giant jackhammer pits. Those things are crazy. I got, oh yes, there are 48 railroad spikes in there. Some future tong reams. There's actually a stupid sprinkler head down there, getting all my stuff wet. But yeah, well, these are my tongs. I just forged these here, so I'm working on it. I'm working on forging tongs, and they're not that great yet. I messed up, so they're actually colliding with each other. Yeah, a bunch of different tongs. These are my Centaur forged tongs. These are still the most reliable tongs. Then these are tongs made by a blacksmith in Santa Fe, New Mexico, who I went over to. I've got some equipment. I've got a bunch of stuff here. Below that are my chisels and punches, and this whole thing filled with water from the sprinkler head which we ran yesterday. And then just got pieces of coal and coke that I want to save. That'll drain. This is basically where my steel is. These are 2 alum bow staves. They're too small, but I'll see what I can do with them. This plastic here, it keeps rain when it rains from coming onto all this sheet steel. I got aluminum, I got some bronze, I got some brass. This is all the bronze I have, actually. Copper, some coal dust for stuff, borax for welding, which I can't do yet. My kukri that I made that I don't like that much. I don't know, maybe I'll fix it up. I guess it's going over here. But it's made out of high carbon, and it's annealed, I'm pretty sure, at this point. Bag of rivets, drift, cut-off plate. So this is a cut-off plate, just goes over your anvil, and you can cut on it. Hold-down tool. Oh, and I'll do a whole separate video on that. Cut-off Hardy from Centaur Forge. Cut-off chisel from Centaur Forge, or cutting chisel from Centaur Forge. All my punches and chisels are dry in that little bag there. My vise, or a vise, some flint, and then behind that is a handle, some gloves. I got all this stuff, rags, stuff like that. It's great. My small 75-pound anvil. So my floor is made of dirt. Some oak bark there from when I debarked that. But floor's made of dirt. I need a better quench tub. That's on my list. Got the charcoal there, so I can just reach in, pick a couple chunks, move them over, move some coal in there, put the charcoal on top of that, light it up with that. I got a fan up there. I got some hooks for storing this copper pipe, and then another one down there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, craziness. Oh, and then these plywood sheets are sealed, so it won't get wet, and they're just to keep rain coming from this way down to get in my forge. And this is that sheet of plywood that was in my forge previously. And that was the stump in my forge. Oh, there's the other stump that I collected. So yeah, tons of stuff's going on.